Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting game of boys high school varsity baseball here on CPHS 6. Tonight's matchup, Port Huron High Big Reds taking on the visiting Port Huron Northern Huskies. Rivalry baseball action. We join this one in process now in the top of the first inning. I'm Carl Stafford. First up to the plate for Northern, we have number 4, Nate Manis. Pickoff move to second, and instead he'll hold it on the mound for the Big Reds tonight, number 11, Kenny Radigan. Called time at the plate. Radigan sets, comes home with it. This ball's hit hard. Almost fielded it short. Instead will get through. This could score one for Northern. Looks like it will throw home, cut off by the pitcher. Manis will be in with a double with 1 run scoring. So the Huskies up 1-0 in this one here early on. This will bring up to the plate Mitch Hool. So runner on second, Radigan on the mound for the Big Reds. And the first pitch to Hool, taken inside for a ball. That one taken again for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch from Radigan, checks second. Comes home with it, that one down the dirt. Brings the count to 3-0. That one taken for a strike, so 3-1. And Port Huron Northern up 1-0 here early in this one. Runner on second for the Huskies. Radigan sets, comes home. 2 straight strikes brings the count full. So full count on Hool for the Huskies. This ball hit hard up the middle, fielded cleanly at second, play over to first in time. And now 2 down, top of the first inning. So bring up to the plate for the Huskies, Trent Beebe. Runner was able to advance on that last ball, so runner on third now for the Huskies. First pitch, taken for strike 1. That one's strike. Swing and a miss there, and that strikeout will do it for the top of the first. Back with the bottom of the first in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back with the bottom of the first inning of tonight's game between the Port Huron High Big Reds and the visiting Port Huron Northern Huskies. First up for the Big Reds, number 4, second baseman Connor Smith. First one taken inside for a ball. On the mound for the Huskies, we have number 13, Brett Young. Huskies. I think that pitch actually got a piece of him, so he will take his base. I'll bring up shortstop David Seppo. Young checks first, comes home. Seppo gets down a bunt, but it will go foul. So strike one. Young again checks first. Comes home, that one down in the dirt. Pick-off move to first. Not in time. This one's hit hard, right back up the middle. It's going to be fielded in center field. No, it will get past him, go to the fence. They should score a run for the Big Reds. Now holding at third instead. So, turning on the brakes was Connor Smith at third. And that's Seppo reaching on a single. Next up, we'll have Tyler Robotham, catcher for PH. The Big Reds threatening here. Out on the first pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. Time after we got an extra baseball out of play. Now setting is Young on the mound, comes home. Swing and a miss there. Foul tip. Kenny Radigan's on deck. That ball's hard hit to third. Knocked down and no time for a throw to first, so he will reach. Base is now loaded for the Big Reds. No outs here. Bottom of the first inning. No chance for Smith to advance at third. So that brings up Kenny Radigan. And we see Brett Young trying to get out of a jam here early. First pitch fouled. Back out of play. So bases loaded. Gonna look for a ground ball or a strikeout. Husky's gonna come home with it. That one taken for a strike. So quick 0-2 count. A swing and a miss, a big strikeout there for the Huskies. Now with one out, this will bring up first baseman Mohammed Fayed. First pitch taken for strike one. One pitch down the dirt. Nice stop at the backstop. That's Chad Patterson behind the plate. 1-1 swinging away and pop straight up, but no time for the catcher to get to it. So 1-2. Another big count for Young on the mound. Keeping alive, foul straight back out of play. So Fayed keeping alive. That one in on the inside and will hit him, so that will take his base, and that will score a run for the Big Reds. Ties it up at 1-1. This will bring up center fielder Nick Johnson. The Big Reds still threatening. First one swinging away. It's going into left field. Let's see if it will stay fair. It will. Made the play. Fakes the throw home, and runners will stay put. 2 down now, bottom of the first. So Huskies, be a pretty good stop by the defense and Young on the mound to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Especially having the bases loaded with no outs here, just a little bit earlier. But this will bring up Mike LaForge for Port Huron High. And the first pitch to LaForge, swinging, and this will pop up to center field. Northern is under it, and that will end the bottom of the first inning. So Port Huron High brings it back even to 1-1. That ends the bottom of the first. We'll be back with the top of the second just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back now with the top of the second inning of tonight's game. This one all tied up at Port Huron High 1, Port Huron Northern 1. First pitch swinging for the Huskies, still on the mound for the Big Reds. Number 11, Kenny Radigan. Shows bunt there, taken for a strike. Taken outside. Taken for strike 3, so strikeout starts the inning for the Port Huron High defense. That was Alex Johns Moore. I'm gonna bring up Adam Dussler. One down, top of the second inning. First pitch to Dussler. Taken for ball 1. Misses high, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Down the middle, strike 1, 2-1 now on Dussler. This one's hit, backing up center field for Port Huron High, able to make the play. That's Nick Johnson in center. And 2 down here, top of the second. This brings up Seth Heinbach. First pitch taken for a strike. It's a late strike 2 call. So quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. Tries to get him to chase, but misses outside, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That does it for the top of the second. Back with the bottom of the second, just a moment here on CPHS 6. Welcome back to the bottom of the second. Tonight's game between Port Huron High and crosstown rivals, the Port Huron Northern Huskies. This one all tied up at 1. First pitch to start the inning. Swing and a miss. Brian Hansen for the Big Reds, still going strong on the mound. Number 13, Brett Young for the Huskies. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count now. The 0-2 pitch hit right back into right field and down for a base hit. So the Port Huron High with the leadoff single. This will bring up left fielder Dominic Schultz. No, excuse me, that's Mark Reaney at the plate. Off on the pitch, hit and run. Back into left field, caught. Now see if they can double him up at first. Nice throw from left field. And quickly, 2 down. That's Dussler with a throw from left field. And the hit and run backfires for PH. Making it now 2 down, bottom of the second. Back to the top of the order with Connor Smith. First pitch from Young, taken for a ball. This pitch grounded, and it will get through right between second and first base. So Connor Smith will reach with a 2-out single. Bring up David Seppo. First pitch taken for a strike. Checks first, comes home with it, swing and pop right back behind home plate. So 2 strikes now on Seppo. Pickoff move to first. Not in time. Taken inside for a ball. Pitch grounded to third, fielded cleanly, play over to first, and pulled off the base was the call. Throw was in time. Just a little high, pulled first baseman off the bag. Trey Beebe at first, just not tall enough to bring that one in. So Seppo at first, Connor Smith at second. And this will bring up catcher Tyler Robotham. Runner in scoring position, a hit should score a run. 2 down here. Bottom of the second inning, first pitch. Taken for ball 1. So that's the 1-0 pitch, hit hard. Fielded at second and dropped. So able to reach there as Robotham was knocked down at second. Unable to pick it up cleanly and tag the base. Then no play anywhere around the diamond. So bases loaded now for the Big Reds. Bring up pitcher Kenny Radigan. This one's hit hard, and it gets down in between left and center field. 2 runs will score, possibly 3. Yeah, make that 3 runs for Port Huron High. Standing up with a double is Kenny Radigan, and the Port Huron High takes a 4-1 lead. A pinch runner for the pitcher. And to run is Greg Marshall. This will bring up to the plate Mohamed Fayed. Still with 2 down. First pitch taken outside, ball 1. One grounded to third, but will roll foul.
This one blooped in the infield. It could get down. It does. Fielded cleanly at short. Barehanded that ball. Gets it over to first in time. That's the final out for the bottom of the second inning. Be back with the top of the third in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back now with the top of the third inning. Tonight's game between the Port Huron High Big Reds and the visiting Port Huron Northern Huskies. Still on the mound for the Big Reds, number 11, Kenny Radigan. First pitch swinging, pop this up to second. And quickly one down. This will send the Huskies back to the top of the order with Tyler Smith. First pitch to Smith. Foul tip, strike one. That one misses outside, 1-1. See some of the signs from inside the Port Huron High dugout. This is outside, 2-1. Like that, 3-1. Correction call from behind the plate is 2-1. This one's hit hard, backing up in left field. Able to back up and get under it to make the play. That's Dominic Schultz in left field. And 2 down. This will bring up Langoff for the Huskies. Nate Manis on deck, should he reach? First pitch from Radigan. First pitch swinging, popped up into right field. And under it to make the play, Mike LaForge. And that will do it for the top of the third inning. Back with the bottom of the third in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back with the bottom of the third, leading it off for the Big Reds, number 19, Nick Johnson. Still going strong for the Huskies, Brett Young. So Young sets the first pitch to Johnson. This is downstairs, 1-0. Port Huron High up 4-1 in this one. Right now in the bottom of the third inning. This pitch hit hard down the third base line. Call is foul. So there we see Johnson heading back to try again. On deck, Mike LaForge. Pitch hit hard. Let's see if it gets down in center. It will. And a leadoff single for Port Huron High. Bring up Mike LaForge. Forge, a lefty in the box. Watching the runner at first, shows bunt, pops it up in the air. It could be a quick out for the Huskies. A collision, and off to second, they're able to get the lead runner. A collision of Young and Patterson. Let that ball drop in the infield. We'll see if both of them all right. Young appears to be a little shaken up. We'll see. Head coach Bob Kearns coming out to check on him. Hope he's all right. Hope he didn't catch the helmet of gear there. They're gonna try to see if he's gonna be able to stay in this one. Trying to shake it off. But that is one out, so Mike LaForge is at first. And it looks like he will come out of the game. So Young will sit down with a collision. Husky's going to be given time to warm up a pitcher here. No sign yet as to who is coming out. So while we got a second, we'd like to remind our viewers you can get a copy of this or any other program CPHS 6 is taped for a small fee by calling 984-6621. Again, that's 984-6621. See some of the fans coming out for tonight's game. Beautiful, beautiful day for a game of baseball. And of course, the rivalry in this town brings out a lot of fans to the ballpark. So a little downtime, still no signal from Port Huron Northern. Will be coming out to pitch. Got a couple players playing catch behind the dugout. See if one of them will end up coming out. There we see inside the Husky dugout. So I'm sure something head coach Bob Kearns didn't plan in this one. Have your pitcher knocked out of the game this early. So kind of unprepared, nobody really warming up. See number 12, Brian Hansen for the Big Reds, just trying to keep loose. And now we see a signal from Kearns. You see coaching staff for Port Huron High. It's manager Adam Hodskins. Beginning to warm up on the mound for the Huskies. 22, McPhail. He's not listed on their early roster, must have been added to the team, probably brought up for the end of the season. Finally getting his warning, his warming up tosses in. As of right now, we still see Young in the Port Huron Northern dugout. It seems like he'll stay around. Obviously, don't think the injury's too serious here, but you come in contact with the catcher gear, it's definitely could shake you up a little bit. So it looks like we're getting ready to start up again. So Brian Hansen will step in for the Big Reds. McPhail on the mound. So we'll see how he does coming into the game. Kind of limited warm-up time here. Step off the mound. So McPhail being asked to come in and throw strikes. With Mike LaForge over at first, pickoff move not in time. First pitch to Hansen, swing and a miss, strike one. So only one down here. Bottom of the third inning, Port Huron High leading this one, 4-1. And McPhail checking a runner at first, off on the pitch. Taking the throw to second, and too high. Nice play by the shortstop. That's Nate Manis, preventing that ball from going into center field. So LaForge with the stolen base. Port Huron High now with a runner in scoring position, only one down. And the count's 1-1 to Brian Hansen. That one taken for a strike, 1-2. Taken inside. So 2-2 pitch, sets, checks second. Comes home with it, swing and a miss. Got him to chase a high one. High fastball there. So now 2 down, bottom third. Brings up the DH, Mark Rini. First pitch misses high, ball 1. After Rini, again, we go top of the order for Port Huron. That one taken for a strike. Time granted for Rini at the box. Bell comes home with it, foul tip. So now 2 strikes on him. Breaking pitch there misses. Swing and a miss, and strike 3, and that ends the bottom of the 3rd inning. Back with the top of the 4th in just a moment. You're on CPHS 6. And we're back with the top of the 4th inning, tonight's game, between the Port Huron High Big Reds and the visiting Port Huron Northern Huskies. Leading it off for the Huskies, number 4, Nate Manis. Still on the mound for the Big Reds, Kenny Radigan. First pitch to Manis, hit hard and through to second base. Picked up by the center fielder, so a single leads off the inning for the Huskies. This brings up number 21, Mitch Hool. Hool in the DH spot tonight. Checks Manis at first, pickoff move. And back safely. Off on the play is Manis. The throw to second. Good throw. And in time. So 1 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Nice throw, Tyler Robotham behind the plate. So the pitch to Hool. It's one grounded to third, fielded cleanly, play over to first, in time. And now 2 down here. Top of the 4th inning. Trent Beebe now entering the box for the Huskies. First pitch from Robotham. This one grounded to short, fielded cleanly by Seppo. Throw to first, and this will get to the fence. Taking an extra base for the Huskies will be Beebe. So a 2-out single, but takes second on the overthrow. And gets the Huskies with a runner in scoring position. Brings up number 26, Alex Johns Moore. Huskies still down 3 in this one. Port Huron High leads 4-1. This one hit hard. Fielded by Seppo, again at short. Play over to first in time, and that will end the top of the 4th inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back now with the bottom of the 4th inning. Tonight's game between Port Huron High and Port Huron Northern. Taking over on the mound, McPhail. First pitch taken for strike 1 after taking over last inning. During injury to the starting pitcher, Brett Young. He had a collision with his own catcher. In the infield, swing and a miss there. And 2 strikes on Smith. So Connor Smith, second baseman, at the plate for Port Huron High. That one misses high. Dave Seppo on deck. Pitch from McPhail. This is low again, taken for a ball. Count is 2-2. This one's popped up. We'll see if it stays fair down the first base line. See if it stays in play, I mean. Diving for it, unable to come down with it. First baseman Trent Beebe. So keeping alive is Smith. Count will stay 2-2. Two pitch from McPhail. Make that 3-2. So the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for McPhail on the mound. And that will bring up David Seppo. As we have 1 down here, bottom 4. Breaking pitch misses upstairs. Ball 1. And that one taken for a strike. Seppo, a couple nice plays at shortstop last half inning. Although after one of the stops, an overthrow to first. This one's popped up on the first baseline. Will be fouled. See if anyone can get there. And will fall for a strike. And the pitch popped up. Run over to make the play in third. And able to make a nice play backpedaling is Nate Manis. Shortstop ranging over to make that play. That brings up Tyler Robotham for the Big Reds. with 2 outs. First pitch, Robotham. Down and back to the backstop for ball 1. And one taken for strike 1, 1-1 now. Down in the dirt again, back to the backstop. 2-1. On deck is Kenny Radigan. The 2-1 pitch, off speed. I believe that was a foul tip. Brings count even at 2-2. Vale stepping off there. Kind of great day here for baseball here at Port Huron High School. Carl Stafford's here for CPHS 6. Pitch hit over the second baseman's head and into right field. A 2-out single for Robotham. Brings up pitcher Kenny Radigan. Let's see how aggressive Port Huron High wants to be on the base path. 2 outs. Be interested in seeing if they're gonna attempt to take second. Trying to get a runner into scoring position. First pitch home, taken for strike 1. This is outside, 1-1. So the 1-1 Radigan off on the pitch is Robotham to second. Fielded clean by Nate Manis at shortstop and able to tag second base, and that will do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. Back with the top of the 5th in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And now we're back with the top of the 5th inning of tonight's game. And just as the Huskies ended the last half inning with a high note, with Nate Manis's diving play at short. We'll see if they can get something going offensively here. Leading it off for them will be Adam Dussler. And still in the mound for the Big Reds, Kenny Radigan. First pitch taken for strike 1. Port Huron High still off to a 4-1 lead in this one. Huskies need to get something going. One misses high, make it 1-1. This one grounded to short, fielded cleanly, play over to first, over the first baseman's head. This will allow him to take second. And going in, standing up to second is Adam Dussler. So leadoff base runner for the Huskies. Not only a base runner, but on second in scoring position. This will bring up Seth Heinbuch. So Huskies in a good position to cut the lead this inning. Check second, first pitch from Radigan. Taken for a ball. See if Huskies show bunt here. They're trying to move the runner. Now swinging away. And the foul tip will be taken for a strike, so 1-1. One taken for strike 2. Check second, comes home. And a swing and a miss and a big strikeout for the Big Reds. So 1 down, top 5. This will bring up catcher Chad Patterson. First pitch taken for a ball. Pickoff moved to second. Just trying to keep him close. Perhaps prevent him from scoring with a single. Misses high for a ball. One grounded, fielded cleanly at third, holds the runner at second, play over to first in time. And that's pretty much just what the Big Reds wanted there. Kept the ball in the infield, able to hold the runner at second, making the play in time over to first. That's Brian Hansen at third base, fielding that ball. So that goes to the top of the order again for the Huskies. Number 11, Tyler Smith. Still with Adam Dussler, stranded on second. First pitch taken for a ball. Be a pretty good showing by the Big Reds, giving off a leadoff double, and then they could get out of this inning with no runs on the board. This one taken for a strike. Taking a little walk out to the mound. Port Huron High. Again, pitcher Kenny Radigan. And we see his catcher Tyler Robotham. So the count's 1-1 on Smith. Man on second, 2 down here, top of the 5th inning. Port Huron High still up 4-1. This rivalry baseball game. That one just slowly tossed over the plate. Taken for a ball, I'm not quite sure what that was all about. Not even normal changeup speed. ball's hit hard. Backing up in center. And this will get out. This is a home run for Tyler Smith. And this will bring the Huskies within one. That ball hit hard and flew clean off the bat. That's not the spot you'd pick to hit a ball if you were trying to hit a homer. Pretty big here in center field. But able to get it out, Tyler Smith, and he brings the Huskies within one. Port Huron High still 4-3. A great start for the Huskies. So we'll bring up Langoff. We have a short meeting on the mound. With batter Adam Hodgkins. Gotta think that's more of a rah-rah speech than actually threatening to pull him out. Pitched pretty well tonight. Don't see him coming out of this game anytime soon, so that leaves the bases empty. And Langoff up to the plate. First pitch swinging, fouled back out of play. Again, we see the signs from the Port Huron High dugout. Swing and a miss there, foul tip. So quickly, 2 strikes on him. He tries to get him to chase here with the 0-2 pitch. This one grounded, fielded cleanly at short, play over to first in time, and that ends the top of the 5th inning, but not before the Huskies get 2 runs. Bringing them right back in this one. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back with the bottom of the 5th inning. Port Huron High with 2 runs in the last half inning. Port Huron High still able to hold on to this lead, leading it off for the Big Reds, Mohamed Fayed. First pitch down the dirt, taken for a ball. It's McPhail on the mound. And fans still in the fans in the stands still talking about the home run last inning. Big shot straight to center field. That one misses for a ball. It's not something you see all the time in the high school level, especially straightaway center. This one's hit hard though. Backing up center and made center fielder under it for the out. So 1 down. At the bottom of the 5th. It's Tyler Smith in center. This will bring up Nick Johnson. First pitch from McPhail, taken for strike 1. Check swing, foul tip. Make that strike 2. So Nick Johnson down 0-2. See if McPhail tries to waste a pitch here. Taken for ball 1. So the 1-2 pitch from McPhail. This one's hit hard and threw short into left field. A 1-out single for Nick Johnson. That brings up Mike LaForge. Let's see if Port Huron High remains aggressive on the base path. That one gets to the backstop. And he'll take one base, rounding second. And he will retreat. So Johnson able to move up in scoring position on the pass ball. That one taken high for a ball. Keep an eye on second, comes home, shows bunt, pulls it up, and almost caught between the bases. And Johnson had a pretty good jump after the ball was dropped at the plate. But Patterson able to recover quite quickly, send him back to second base. One taken for a strike. Shows bunt, gets it down. Let's see if it rolls foul, and it will. Two strikes, he'll be swinging away here. Pitch to LaForge. One grounder, gets through second base. This should score one run for Port Huron High. And it does, so LaForge with an RBI single. Makes it 5-3, Big Reds. Now right behind him in the lineup, Brian Hansen. Banner checks first, pickoff move, not in time. Another move to first. So once again worried about the Port Huron High running game. Comes home with this one. Foul tip. Fail comes home. Breaking pitch, misses for a ball. count, I believe, to 1-1. This one fouled back off the play. Forge was off on the pitch. But a foul ball will send everyone back. Off move again to first. Just trying to hold him close. This is outside. Boarding on high, working the count. Off on the pitch as LaForge, throw to second, skips in, not in time. And LaForge able to take second, moving himself up into scoring position. It's only one down. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Checks second, comes home, and again fouled straight back, keeping this at-bat alive. Really, anytime the count is extended, tends to favor the hitter. Make him keep throwing strikes. Swing and a miss. And striking out after a long at-bat, Brian Hansen. So 2 down now. Bottom of the 5th inning. And brings up Mark Reaney. Fails sets, comes home with it. First pitch taken for strike 1. Time called at the box. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's the count 0-2. Just missing forward ball. Misses high. So really having to work this innings. McPhail on the mound. Throwing a lot of pitches. Both this and the last at-bat. This is outside, brings the count full. So Reaney working the count after falling behind early. And a walk. So you got to give credit to Reaney there, working the count. Like you said, fell behind early. Able to keep alive, walk. And that brings it back to the top of the order for the Big Reds with Connor Smith. So runners on first and second. Two down, so Port Huron hitters will be off on contact. First pitch taken, strike one. Both Reaney and LaForge able to get a pretty good lead off their bases, with Port Huron Northern not really holding them on. And it's going to be a foul tip off the bat, shaking his hand there. Counts 0-2 on Smith. Got 3 pitches to work with here. Just one misses. That's really what you expect to see there, especially leading 0-2. Pitch just throw away. Try to get him chase one low. Fastball up. This one hit and through. This could score one for the Big Reds. Going around the plate. It's going to be a play at the plate. Sliding home and safe. Play over to third and out at third. But 1 run will score, and that does it for the bottom of the 5th inning. We're back with the top of the 6th in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back with the top of the 6th inning. Tonight's game between the Port Huron High Big Reds and the visiting Port Huron Northern Huskies. Leading it off for the Huskies, number 4, Nate Manis. Still going on the mound for the Big Reds, Kenny Radigan. First pitch taken for strike one. Port Huron High up 6-3. So the 0-1 pitch. This one grounded. Going to get through second for a leadoff single. So the Huskies starting off the inning right. This will bring up Mitch Hool. Radigan checks first. Comes home with it. That ball down the dirt. And off on the pitch was Manis. Able to take second, move himself up in the scoring position. So the 1-1 pitch to Hool. This one's popped up into right field, coming in to make the play. He will come down with it, Mike LaForge, and he will hold the runner at second. So 1 down. This brings up Trent Beebe. Beebe, the first baseman for the Huskies. Down the dirt, swinging at it. Strike one. Stop at the plate. Tyler Robotham. That one misses low, 1-1 to count. One grounder to short. Play over to first in time. Manis able to advance to third on the grounder. 2 down. So a base hit would be needed to score him. Unless I see something like a pass ball. This brings up Alex Johns Moore. First pitch swinging, grounded, fielded again by Seppo at short. This one into first, and a nice stretch. Get that low throw by Mohamed Fayed at first. And that ends the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th in just a moment here on CPHS 6. And we're back with the bottom of the 6th inning. Tonight's game, Port Huron High, Port Huron Northern. Big Red's still up 6-3 as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch swinging, and line shot right at third. And Seppo's down. That was Mitch Hoolett at third base. Catching the hard line shot. So we'll bring up Tyler Robotham. That pitch taken for a strike. So that 0-1 pitch. This one hit hard over the shortstop's head into left field. And a 1-out single for Robotham. That'll bring up the pitcher for the Big Reds, Kenny Radigan. So the pitcher-on-pitcher matchup with McPhail for the Huskies. Off on the pitch, shows bunt. Throw to second, not in time. And Robotham steals second. Tough throw for Patterson from the catcher spot. It's tough to get that throw in a low ball. Trying to throw somebody out, preferably like one up. That's why you normally see the pitch out. If they expect it coming. That's nice. High pitch. Pitch to Radigan. That one outside to the backstop. Off for third is Robotham. He will going in standing up. So Robotham up to third, only 1 out. They're bottom of the 6th inning. So now the Big Red's in a position where a sac fly would score a run. Have that out to spare. One grounded though to short. Nice play. Play over to first in time. And a great play by the shortstop, Nate Manis. Tough play, especially pulled in on that play. So even less time to react than normal, but 2 outs now. They're bottom 6. So we'll bring up Mohamed Fayed. So Bopham still on third base. Likely needs a base hit now to score a run. This one popped into left field. Let's see if it gets down. Diving stop, and it will get down, and one run will score for Port Huron High, making this a 7-3 game. So RBI in the bloop single by Fayed. Brings up center fielder Nick Johnson. Checks first, comes home with it. First pitch taken for ball one. Pitch from McPhail, grounded to second, and will get through the infield. So Fayed will hold at second. Rounded like he was heading to third, backtracks to second. So Nick Johnson will reach. So we'll bring up Mike LaForge. A pinch runner for Fayed at second. Looks like it will be number 7, Joey James. We'll bring up the lefty Mike LaForge. James at second, Johnson at first. First pitch taken for strike one from McPhail. Checks the runners and will step off the mound. A 1 pitch taken for ball one, make that 1-1. Once again, McPhail will step off. Trying to keep it only 1 run scored in this inning. Breaking pitch misses. This one's popped up along the first baseline. Looks like it might get out of play, and it does. Almost into the Husky dugout there. Unable to make a play on it. Hustling all the way, though, are Patterson and Beebe. So again, 2 outs, bottom of the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, excuse me. LaForge at the plate. Runners on first and second. Ground ball down the first baseline, foul. Ball's back on the mound. Again, another big. And the Big Reds keeping alive at the plate. Extending these counts. Another foul tip there. That one misses. So 2-2 the count. Off on the pitch. This one's popped up in the infield. 2 outs, so runners are off and able to come down with the play are the Huskies. And that will end it for the bottom of the 6th inning. Last bats for the Huskies up next in the top of the 7th. Just after this, CPHS 6. And we start the top of the 7th inning. And the last bats for the Huskies. Keep alive in this one. Starting it off for them will be Adam Dussler. First pitch taken for a ball. Still on the mound for the Big Reds, Kenny Radigan. Trying to get a complete game win here. As he finds the Big Reds up 7-3. This one hit hard. Making a play on its center fielder there. Center fielder is there, Nick Johnson. And one down, top 7. So Huskies down to the final 2 outs. Brings up Seth Heinbuch. First pitch from Radigan. Taken for strike 1. That one taken for strike 2. Waiting on deck is Chad Patterson. And back to the top of the order for the Huskies. This one's hit again to center field. Under it once again is Nick Johnson. And the Huskies down to their final out. So the catcher, Chad Patterson, will step in. Patterson's ready. First pitch from Radigan. This is down for ball 1. This one pop foul out of play. So 1-1. See again some of the fans coming out to the game tonight. Everyone loves the rivalry game between these two teams. The 1-1 pitch taken for strike 2. So Radigan 1 strike away from ending this one. This one's popped again into center field. Nick Johnson once again under it, making all 3 outs in this top of the 7th, and that will do it for tonight's game. The Port Huron High Big Red 7, the Port Huron Northern Huskies 3. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here on CPHS 6. I'm Carl Staffors. Good night.